Legends in Training is an adult D&D podcast. Please see content warnings and more in the description.
Welcome back to another fun-filled episode of Legends in Training. Today, I, Dakota, will be your dungeon master. We're mixing it up a little bit and doing a little mini one-shot series here. Take a break from our current campaign. I am excited to finally be back in the DM chair. It's been a while. So, with that being said, with this being a completely different series, we do have a guest joining us, Kait, and Zack will be playing a character as well. So he gets to switch it up a bit. He misses playing a lot.
Don't speak for him. Fuck you.
No, he's right, though.
But let's go around and do some character intros.
Hey, I'm Zack. As mentioned, I'm playing now. Haha, gotcha. Now you gotta listen to me play, too. I'll be playing a bugbear named Mr. Pockets. He's a bugbear that works at a daycare. He's got a few levels in Rogue and a couple levels in Warlock.
Hey, I'm Tyler, and I'll be playing for maybe the third time in my entire D&D career, not an elf. I'm playing a fairy named Nedrick. You can call him Ned. He is a Circle of the Moon druid. He's a little guy, and he sits on his friend Gladio's shoulder, and they hang out. They're buds.
Hi, I'm Caitlin. I'm playing Gladio. He's a Leonin. He's 7 feet tall, and he's just a little guy in a big old body. I'm also a druid, and I do my very best.
What kind of Leonin do you look like?
A liger.
Wasn't there a liger in Beast Wars?
I don't know about that, but there was a liger in Napoleon Dynamite. Not cool, though. Not as cool.
Hello, I am Phoenix. I'm the fairy that's not playing a fairy. And I'm going to be playing a Verdan named Daphne, and she is a cleric. Think of a gothic librarian.
This is Madison, and this time I am playing a Furbolg bard. I've never played a bard before. Her name is Valsatra Furdu. And you know what? We're going to see what it's like not being able to actually, hit shit with Guiding Bolt.
Fantastic. So, with that being said, let's dive on in. Zack, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Kait, are you ready?
Indeed.
Tyler, are you ready? Phoenix, are you ready?
Yippee.
Maddie, are you ready?
Super ready. Call me by my government name.
All right. So, let's set the scene here. Mavala, a singular supercontinent that stretches far and wide across the hemispheres, adorned with a variety of biomes and ecosystems. Mavala, like many other worlds, is littered with countries, cities, and towns alike. This world differs in a unique way. In this world, magic and science are two in the same. Technological advances, with the help of magic, has skyrocketed the growth of civilization into a new era. While this may be the birth of technology, this world still firmly belongs to the monstrosities and beasts alike that lay claim to the uncharted territories of Mavala. This is the tale of a party who has found each other and made a living of hunting those monsters and beasts, whether it be for the betterment of their community, for coin, or for something kept closer to heart. Where they call home has been ravaged by an unknown and mysterious entity. This is the Ballad of Keshire. At this point, y'all may mingle and converse.
How much money do we make a piece?
$3.50 each.
$3.50 each. God damn.
Yeah, we made money.
So Daphne wants to go up to the bar and order a drink. So she walks up to the bar. She jumps on top of the stool. She's like, give me the strongest yet fruitiest drink that you have.
You see a older dwarven man, massive beard, black hair with braids, and he's got all the jewelry in it and everything. He's got his nice tavern outfit, his good apron on tonight. This is obviously a busy night. And he goes, well, little lady, you wanting something on the menu or off the menu?
Give it to me off the menu.
One more question. Do you want to remember tonight?
No.
That's my kind of girl. And He grabs 5 or 6 different random bottles, and he's just throwing something together. This is the D&D equivalent of a Long Island iced tea, but with a little extra fruitiness in it. It's like a peach Long Island iced tea.
And just down from that, you see the large lion person in a seat, and then a little fairy with his cloak on, just sitting up on the bar. And as he picks up his drink, it's a little shot glass, but it's a normal glass for him.
You can clink.
And we clink, it makes a little
jug. Clink.
and he's just like take a little sip with his pinky out.
That'd be 1 silver.
How about 5 gold?
Well then, what are we celebrating tonight?
We just had a wonderful monster hunt. So I'm feeling a little generous tonight. Gladios, what are you drinking?
I'm not going to. Not tonight.
You always get like this after a hunt. You never just want to take a step back and relax. Listen, I'll take your drink. What are you?
You see what I got?
That's a big cup. That's a big one.
You're big at heart.
I'll take
You are
one.
big at heart.
Get another one. I'll pay. Oh, I got it. I'll pay
You're
for
looking at a few chimera slayers here. That's what you're seeing. He was saying that to the bartender. Sorry.
A chimera.
Not a Camaro, a chimera.
A chimera.
Yeah, we went over there, and he pulls out his little scythe because it's him sized, and he's like, "Fss, fss, fss, fss. I gave him one of these and one of those."
Whoa, hey.
Oh, sorry.
All due respect. The weapons in the bar.
So scary.
I get a little excited.
So who else wants one of these fancy drinks?
Where's the rest of our group? Where are they?
What are y'all doing?
I want to say Valsatra, like Val is like at a different table, fucking arm wrestling.
Arm wrestling.
Arm wrestling.
All right.
It's either that or starting a bar fight. We got to pick one.
You see a bald human mercenary-esque type that looks like he might just be muscle for a merchant cart that was traveling. They seem to be the type to, make a few quick coins. So what are we betting here?
Whatever you want. I'm still pumped up on adrenaline. I got to get this out before I go home.
Are you sure you're up for this?
Yeah, sweetheart, I'm up for it.
He rumbles through his coin purse and he goes, 10 gold.
15.
He sizes you up.
It's all in good fun.
15 gold.
Good fun.
Should we bet on this too?
All right. Give me a strength check.
A strength check.
Yes.
Fantastic.
So as you're all at the bar grabbing a drink and you're like, where is everyone else? And you turn around and you see your furbolg friend over there, elbow on the table, ready to go.
I've just got to do this, Bear. I forgot. All my shit hurts people. Anyway. I can't roll athletics. I feel like this could be athletic.
I can pick whether I do it bear or bug.
Ned gets really excited, like, yeah, I want to get a closer look and go watch. And then as he floats over there, he sneakily gives Val some guidance. So you can roll a d4 on
It's
that.
D4. Oh, I'm familiar with guidance. Don't worry.
This is just a contested strength check.
So then that is a grand total of 15.
I gave him a +1 in strength. 15 +1.
Ah, shit. Ah.
So while it is a very close, it's back and forth for what 5 to 10 seconds feels like 10 minutes.
And it's like the intense, like good-natured, like focus.
Yeah, he's kind of got like that smirk on his face.
Val's tail is doing like the little cat flick thing.
And you see it start to, go in the mercenary's favor as he, boom, slams your fist into the table. That was the easiest 15 gold I've ever made.
Was it?
Good fun, remember?
Yeah, it's a little bit
Oh,
fun.
absolutely.
Easy?
He's not a good liar.
You know what? I'm going to give you the chance.
Tell you what. That was fun. Let me buy you a drink.
Now let's bet 30 on who loses. Let's do it.
I'm hungry
You
for
fuck
bed.
yourself. You'll be next.
Whoa. Leave him a little alone. Little guy
Ned may
alone.
talk big, but he has a small
And
feelings.
he gets up from the table. What are you having?
Just pick something at this point.
Have what I'm having.
No. I'll
pick
I'll
that.
just take an ale. An ale's fine.
Fantastic. And so you'll see him go off to the bartender, grab 2 drinks, and he sets yours at the table and he goes on upstairs and calls it a night for himself.
Easiest arm wrestle in my fucking ass. Had to
Your
go to
ass?
bed right after.
He's already on the up and up. He's not going to lose anything else tonight. He's calling it a night. Zach, what are you doing?
Mr. Pockets is currently sitting at a table, like one of the round tables, his arms all the way around the circumference of the table, and he's got them at the very end of the other side, and he's going, 349, 350. That's everyone's. And he has 5 separate stacks of 350 gold each as he's counted them all out and given himself the shiniest pieces. He takes his pile and rakes it into his big pouch and pulls it up and goes, "Hey, everybody, I've got your money done counted."
You just see Ned floating in the air doing air punches like, yeah.
Can you carry it?
No.
350 each.
This man's been over here drinking alcoholic Red Bull. Red Bull, please sponsor us.
And then I think what he does is he gets up and he goes to walk towards the bar as the other guy is walking. He's like calling it a night. And I think I'm going to try and quickly get that 15 gold out of his pocket.
Ooh, okay.
Get the 30. Get the full wins.
He'll be upset if he loses the 30, but the 15, come on, Daddy. I'm going to go ahead and use that inspiration. Thank God. 17 plus 10 is a 27.
Oh yeah. So immediately, your fluffiness and your happy demeanor is non-threatening, which makes you the biggest threat, right? And so as you're just jaunting over across the room, it's you don't even bump into him. It's just a quick slip, grab, pocket. And it's honestly anyone whose passive is less than a 20, no one would have seen it.
That's why we call him Mr. Pockets.
Bling, bling. And it goes into his belly pocket. And then he'll walk around and just kind of find a table of people he doesn't know and go, "Hey, you heard about any other monster hunts around?"
You bump into so you find a table. They seem to be the adventurous type. Maybe they look like they've done some traveling in their time. But as they're no one really has anything. They seem kind of keep you at arm's length because they are also adventurers.
Yeah.
So they're like not really looking to trade secrets, more or less to say.
Val's gonna come like slide on up, like the little hand on Mr. Pockets' shoulder. You know, like the fun little, like coming to hang out with my friend thing. It's like, oh, come on. You know, just adventurer to adventurer. Just like something fun you've heard.
So, as you're speaking to this group, it's loud. The bard's got the people going. They're clapping and dancing and stomping to the beat of the song. As the song fades out, almost like magic, all the lanterns with a whoosh of wind go dead, except for 2 by the stage. It grabs everyone's attention and everyone goes silent. And this bard, he starts a tale. He speaks of it as, this is no legend, this is no fairy tale, but this is a ballad of something truly horrific. And he goes on to spin this tale of this monstrous, mysterious beast that has ravaged the town of Keshire. And as he says Keshire, all of your attention is grabbed. If it wasn't already, everyone's ears are perked. And you've gone from interested to serious mode, basically. And he goes on to speak of this beast that no one has laid eyes on, but it has ravaged buildings. It has ravaged the earth. It has ravaged farmlands surrounding the town. And just as soon as that beast came, it was gone.
Ned tugs on Gladio's shirt. Is that where we're from? Is that us?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Just as quickly as the lanterns were put out, They all erupt back into flame.
I think Mr. Pockets is already making his way towards the door.
Val's with Pockets. Val's gone. Val's already trying to go.
Do we have horses here?
Sure. So we'll say with your
I was going to steal some if we didn't.
with your last quest, not only were you gifted gold, but you were also gifted a 2-horse carriage that could carry some supplies. And I mean, being that one of you is a fairy, yeah, it could carry. It's a 4-person carriage, but you're a fairy, so you fit just fine.
I sit in Gladio's lap.
So there's enough room for like 2 people to sit. It's an open top carriage. It's just your classic wagon. 2 people can sit up front with, guide the horses, some supplies, and 2 people in the back.
Ned starts to fly back over to the bar, his really cool cloak floating in the wind.
Now, to give some perspective, the reason this tavern exists in the middle of these woods is because the place from which you just came, we'll call it Eldenburg. That's the major city you just came from. So between Eldenburg and Keshire is roughly 10 to 14 days of travel via horse and cart, which is why there's about a halfway point. That's about 7 or 8 days in between, just to give people time to resupply, fuel up, drink, get a good night's rest in after camping for 6-7 days straight.
Hey, Gladio. I know it's late, but it looks like everyone else is leaving. Are we going with?
No, we're going to stay here. Yes, we're going.
You confused, Ned.
It is late at night. You've also been on the road for the last, we'll say 6 days, because you got a 2-horse cart, and it's been nonstop camping. So this is an opportunity for a decent bed, decent meal in the morning that isn't foraged or bread wrapped in leaves or some kind of salty jerky. Either way, you are still another 6 to 7 days out from Keshire. Do remember the environment. It is raining, and the storm is filled with thunder and lightning. So, it would be considered difficult terrain to travel for the horses, and they have been traveling all day.
I think Daphne shoots her weird Long Island tea and then calls out to Val and Pockets hey, Val, Pock, come on. We've been on the road for ever. Let's sleep.
Yeah, my little wings are tired. Maybe
We were gone for what? 3 weeks and something's gone wrong?
Let's just sleep. Are you why are
Is
you
one night going to change it?
Yeah. Or are you just mad that you had to see that guy that beat you at arm wrestling again? Come on,
So,
Have you told anyone that you took the coin back?
No, not yet.
Okay.
They're his coins.
He's like, those are mine, actually.
I get that. Not to disparage any of that, I do have responsibilities that I have to keep up with.
It's raining. Come on, Val.
There's people that depend on me and my family, and I'm not there.
The horses have been going for days.
At this point, Mr. Pockets drops his disguised self that makes him look like a happy-go-lucky little bugbear that you guys have seen. You've seen this before, even when we fought the Chimera, to this big, hulking bugbear, drooling at the mouth, blood-red eyes, who looks back at all of you and goes, "The children are in danger. And you want me to rest?"
Mr. Pockets, if I may.
Listen.
Little red nose.
If the city's already been ravaged and you heard them, it left as quick as it came. I don't think traveling overnight's gonna make much sense, much difference.
Yeah.
The bartender speaks up. If you don't mind Mr. Barrel here saying, y'all have been dropping quite a bit of coin here. I wouldn't mind sparing. I got 2 rooms that I could spare if y'all are looking for somewhere to stay.
I fit in a pillowcase.
Just one night. I think we all
Can't
deserve
fix
a break.
anything.
It's storming out there.
His name is Johnny Barrel.
Here's an idea. If we rest the horses tonight, we can push them twice as hard tomorrow and we'll make up for lost time.
Mr. Pockets reaches his long arm to the door frame to slowly pull himself back in, and like parts of the door frame sort of crack and
for that.
snap
Ooh.
as he walks back in. And he comes up to the door, the bartender, and puts both hands on the bar and says, "Where's the room?"
Yeah, of course. And he pulls out 2 keys, and they have little metal tags on the ring, and it has room numbers on it.
And he takes both of his hands and he runs them through his hair on the top of his head, and this guy's self comes back up, and he's back to like this happy-go-lucky, kind of pudgy, little shorter, longer arms, more cartoonish looking bugbear, and goes and walks towards the stairs.
It scares me sometimes.
Every time, man.
By the way, would y'all like a wake-up call or anything?
I think we're good.
Anything brought up to your rooms?
No.
You know what? One more of those Long Islands would be great.
Yes, ma'am. Pours up another one. He seems really excited to make this. This is his own like personal concoction that is like his favorite thing to hand out. Since you're having another one, go ahead and make me a Constitution saving throw.
Downstairs.
Gladio, we get to sleep in
With
a
her
bed.
0 in Constitution.
I'm
Has
excited.
anyone else been drinking these?
I drank my little shot. I did.
Yeah. Did you drink a full size one?
If you drank one, Constitution saving throw. You get that
Sleep on your
second
side.
one, and it's just so sweet you can't even taste the alcohol in it.
17.
I mean, you've got the liver of a deity. You this is go juice for you.
Little man, big liver. I'm all liver.
As you down that second one, and then you stand up from the bar, the room, your vision starts turning and whirling, and you,
Wait a minute, you guys?
and then as you guys are making your way to the room, you think Daphne is behind you. Then you hear, and Daphne is out cold.
Oh, come here.
It's gonna be a
I'm sorry. She asked for the good version.
We have a pending emergency, and our cleric is.
Don't judge her life. Don't stop it. Jesus, not all
I
of us
love
were
that
nobles, okay?
I love that Daphne drinking is just Phoenix RRL drinking.
Yeah. Thought he was gonna get
it's very loud snores too.
Thought he was gonna get Daphne like up. Carrying her.
She's in scale mail, the works.
Yeah, he's fine. Got the. He might not got this.
I am passed out cold, so that means
You know
I
what?
can't like dream to my god or anything like that, right?
Go ahead, make me a religion roll at disadvantage.
A little bit more than that. Fuck. 4.
As Gladio picks up Daphne, I turn into a camel.
Inside the bar?
A small camel.
We'll take
Just big enough for a person to get on.
like a little
That's
pony.
a normal sized camel.
Pony. Like she's only 5 foot.
He's like, compared to the giant camel I usually turn into.
You want giant,
This is sports mode.
giant fire beetle.
I could have been a bug. Wait, I want to be a druid.
I'll be a
I
giant
can just be
fire
bugs.
Yeah.
beetle. Giant fire beetle. Just roll her on to me.
Mothman druid.
As you swiftly drift into unconsciousness, you do think about your god. You just hear a faint echo of,
You laugh at me. Where are you? Put him up.
my poor dear. I'd expect nothing less. Sleep tight, little bed bug.
Have a conversation.
And then you go off into drunken dreams of
Rainbow waterfalls.
Yeah.
I'm assuming I kind of go up to the room that I'm staying in a little bit sooner than everybody else.
Yeah, y'all get 2 rooms. There's 2 beds each.
I do my.
They throw an extra pillow for that one to sleep on. The fairy to sleep on.
I get in like a kind of prayer stance, head down,
Forehead to floor.
full on prostrating prayer.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm trying to jump over to the Goblin King's area, a little home, where I make my deposits of shiny things.
So are you just looking to commune?
Just dropping off my goods.
As you concentrate, you go into this state of meditation. You hear a voice as well. He unconsciously kind of lets you connect to him, so you just start hearing his own personal thoughts for like the first few seconds. And you're like, oh, yes, new shiny. Yes, it goes here, and this one. This one must go over there, and this one. Yes, this is the perfect Mr. Pockets.
Hey, King, I'm here to drop off my usual, and I start to unveil my pocket with all of the 350 shinies and the 15 other.
This is quite the haul.
Only the best for you, King.
You were a very nice investment. Yes. All the shinies.
Shinies. And he starts to drool just a little bit.
It's sink drooling.
Mm-hmm. It's nasty.
Go for me and bring more shinies. The more shinies, the more power I grant you.
I do some silly salute that I made up years ago, and I go, yes, Your Majesty.
Just before you disconnect, you feel a warmth glow within your chest. Go ahead and pick out another cantrip.
God damn. Sounds good.
I mean, you just gave up 365 gold. I'm going to give you something for it.
Well, thank you. He does that, and then he immediately just jumps underneath a bed and sleeps.
You know, I go sleep beside my friend. I don't need just to sleep on a pillow or nothing.
Are you still
Sure.
the beetle? Are you still the beetle?
No, I get out of the beetle.
Yeah, the beetle wouldn't have fit through the door. You would have so
We got
you
up
with
to
the
the
beetle,
door.
I imagine you know how they have the hard shell that covers their wings, that you just slightly opened them and made like a little hammock, and that's where y'all set Daphne at, and you just
I use some telepathy with Gladio. As I go up to the door, I bump it one time.
fire beetles. Do they naturally put off heat?
They light.
Light? Mm-hmm. Is it just light, no fire?
10-foot radius light, I believe.
Say like a little flavor. Every little step you see, there's just a little singe mark in the wood planks. Cool. You are a walking lantern.
As I get up to the door, I start to bump into it, and then you can see his little face get frustrated. And he's like, telepathy with Gladio. Can you get her? I can't fit through the door.
First time problem for you, huh? Yeah, I got her. He's like gonna lift her off, right?
And then I'm still trying to get through the door.
Buddy,
Frustrated.
just turn back.
Oh, I'm a just turns back.
Phoenix, roll a d4.
He's like, "Ugh." It's really painful for him to transform. Ugh.
Out of nowhere, in your head, you pick up on some random, just drunken babble telepathy. And in her drunken unconsciousness, she has telepathically connected to you temporarily, and you just hear some drunken babbling from a dream. And what would he hear?
Random murmurs of, oh, travelers kinda. No.
Wait, shit, that's my name. Gladio. Someone's tapping the lines. I gotta hang up. The lines being tapped. They're listening.
While not the most peaceful slumber you have traveled all day, and with the sounds of thunder and heavy rainfall, you all find sleep soon enough.
As I get into bed, just like, Gladio, what do you think's at the end of all this for us, huh? And I look up and he's just snoring.
Well, Gladio sleeps curled up in a little ball, like Casanova would. Yeah. This big man taking up as little space as he possibly
And
can.
there's just enough space in the center where Ned can get in and lean up against him like a
And like the nook of one of his legs or something.
no, like where the body curves like a bale of hay. Just
I like to believe Ned is really small, but he's taking up like 70% of the bed. It's like a solid
like-
70-30
He's in that one awkward spot where no one can get comfortable.
except for one lion folk.
So, morning comes for all of you except one, who is I'm talking there's drool, hair stuck to the side of their face. It looked like the best drunken sleep that anyone's seen ever.
You need to clear it, right? You need to clear it. Go on. Great. Y'all good? Cool.
So you all awake.
Yeah, Val's already up,
It
getting
is-
the horses and cart ready.
It's crack of dawn. Someone's got to drag Daphne out of bed.
I can
Glad
do
it-
that.
Yeah.
I crawl out from under one of the beds. All spooky. And then I put my new disguise self on and grab her and carry her
Yeah.
down.
I mean, as you pick her up, she finally comes to. She just, the biological clock isn't waking her up right now. Needs a little assistance.
Does my being awake but like my eyes aren't awake, do my robe of eyes like still like kind of wander? Can you like when I gain consciousness but
Yeah, once you're conscious, you have full access to your robe of eyes.
I just wanted everybody to see like when you see my robe of eyes, you just see it just like darting around because drunken.
all the eyes are like
Just
half
swirling.
all the eyes are like half closed
I'll go in
because
different
it's bright
directions.
light.
I don't like it. I don't like it one bit.
No, Val's getting the horse and cart
So
ready.
yeah, there's no meandering. It's horses, cart, supplies on the road.
Daphne can sleep in
Anything before y'all leave.
Is the rain bad? Did it clear up?
It has cleared up. There is a small overcast, but I mean it's just like after any heavy thunderstorm. There's puddles and there's water running across the road. Everything's wet. No, it's no challenge for the horses. Y'all got some very fine, young, healthy steeds to pull your cart.
Cinnamon and buttercream.
There you go, cinnamon and buttercream.
now, what do we name the horses? Did we name the cart that?
Cinnamon and buttercream, the best cart in the land.
So, at this speed, should be about 6 days to Keshire. Anything along the first 3 days that y'all would like to do?
I want to learn a sick new karate move.
I think that Mr. Pockets is very, very focused. I don't think that he is very untraditionally not lollygagging.
Can I try to talk to my God one more time?
Sure. You go into a meditation. Make me a religion check.
Yeah, I don't know why.
I don't.
How are you a cleric with negative religion?
She's stupid.
Street smart, not book smart.
She only knows one religion.
And it's the one that she's in. It's not even the one that she's in. It's a totally different one. 14.
All right. So, what do you do in said meditation?
I just start kind of yelling around. Well, am I like in the process of trying to talk to them? So yeah, I'm just kind of yelling around. Hello? Where are you? Oh,
Yes. What is it, my dear? What
oh, that
is this an
there you are.
emergency?
No, I just want to talk.
About
So what's new?
new.
New.
I have a lot of responsibilities here. You're not my only patron.
Well, that's kind of rude. I just want to, I just want to get to know each other a little bit better.
Look, I got Doug on the other line, and he's like, he's in some deep shit right now. So whatever this is, we come on, spark notes. What we got?
Well, we're on our way to Keystone. Shire. Keshire, sorry.
6-pack of Keystone. Let's go.
And we're about to get into some tough shit. So
Yeah.
am I gonna be good?
Are you gonna be good?
You make 'em yet?
Are you good at what you do?
Depends.
Are your friends good at what they do?
Yeah.
Do y'all work well together?
Yeah.
Then I think you got it. All right, have a good day. Bye-bye. See you later.
The dial tone.
And then you just hear telepathic static. Brain fuzzies.
You know, to be worshiping someone, he really doesn't want to talk to me very
One pump chump.
I feel like if static from a TV could get in your brain, that would feel so good.
Yeah.
Personally, but whatever.
But
How
instead,
frustrating it would have been if Echo was like a fucking traveler cleric.
but instead, the TV static gets in your arms and stuff when they go to sleep. It feels like TV static.
From the translation in traveler speak, trust in you and your friends and you will be okay.
Daphne's a
Fuck
terrible.
bitches get money.
Daphne is terrible. She just wants to know. She's like, hello.
You're trying to be besties with someone who has a lot of patrons.
Say how you doing.
Echo's like, could it be me?
So, anything else that y'all would like to do in these first 3 days? It's pretty much just riding the trail,
Yeah, that's
camp.
Oh,
Yeah.
We're not messing around, Mr. Pockets.
Yeah,
He's
we
a
gotta go.
scary motherfucker.
Well,
gotta
Do we
go.
push through any nights?
I think the first.
I think there's enough of us that we can just take shifts that it wouldn't really be a.
Horses have to
The
rest at
horses
some
gotta
point.
Oh, fuck the
sleep.
horses.
If there's anything we know how to do,
Don't we have
it's
druids?
how to
Can't y'all turn into a fucking horse?
it's
We
how
gotta
to
leave the other
hand-
horses around?
and it's how to handle a
Yeah,
caravan
Vicky
scene.
right in the back. Yeah, we know how to do caravans. We're pretty good at it.
Well, if I turn into a horse, where am I going to put the
You
horses?
guys, we'll put him in the
back of the
cart.
Oh,
Don't one of y'all have like.
You guys turn into horses, and we'll take
Like a
turns with
horse
the
trailer.
horses.
Yeah.
I'll
Now
drive
again-
every night.
dun 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 dun.
Now again, the cart is only big enough for like 2 people and a couple of sacks of food.
Actually,
So
guys,
putting, you might get 1 large horse, but not 2.
You're gonna
What if I make
sacrifice
one
one
horse tiny?
how big are these straps that hook the horse to the carriage?
I've got
They're your
reduced-
classic.
I've got
They're your
reduced and
classic.
large.
They're your classic reins and bars.
Hey, listen, we only need 1 horse, and I cast enlarge on myself and then turn into a horse.
Now we have more people that have to fill the cart.
Somebody can ride on the horse.
Just turn a horse into like a little miniature horse.
What
One of
if
y'all
we
has
just
that.
set the horses loose? You know,
They're gonna die.
They'll die.
I'm a very big horse now.
No, I guess we have the rest of the night to think about the horses.
Now, if y'all wanted to take 1 day, and our 2 druids wanted to turn into horses and use some rope, then you got 4 horses pulling a cart. You're moving at a faster pace.
we should be doing that.
If y'all burn all of your wild shapes for that, I would say y'all could every day that y'all do that, y'all can cut almost half a day out of travel.
All right.
So yeah, y'all are with the extra horses. You guys have turned a 7-day trip into a 5-day trip. As you reach your 3rd night of rest,
Camp, yeah.
I create bonfire.
create bonfire. Imagine y'all still got plenty of supplies for the road. If anything, you've got extra because you cut a couple of days off of your trip. Where do y'all set up? Do y'all find like a nice little open place, or do you find a little pocket in the trees?
I think a little pocket.
Yeah, I just walk
I am
over
the
to a
Lorax.
good spot and I go, bonfire. And then I use prestidigitation to make the area around the bonfire smell like milk and honey.
You unhook your horses and you tie them off to some trees so they don't have to hold the weight of the cart up anymore. That way they can rest. Is everyone going to sleep together?
Druids are tired.
Yeah, we can do it twice a day and we stay in that shape for 2 hours. Half our level rounded down.
Yeah. So y'all are like hoofing it for like 4 hours a day.
Hey,
Almost
you get it,
half of your
Gladio?
travel
Hoofing
time.
it because we're horses.
So
I was a horse
I
before.
find like a big. Oh, you go ahead. I find a big tree with a hole in it and I squeeze into it and I look all creepy from the inside.
are you Cheshiring this a little
Yeah,
bit?
that's kind of how bugbears work. They're like always on the cusp of your eye, and they look like they're not supposed to be able to fit into things, and then they find a way to fit into things. That's
If
the
I
whole-
fits, I sits.
exactly.
I was going to use that hole for something. That's okay.
What were you gonna use it
Don't
for?
ask questions. I'm just kidding.
No, Val can keep watch.
Go ahead and make me a perception check. Do you have dark vision?
Something I never checked.
Hey, Dakota, what race are you?
Verbolg.
I don't know about
I don't know.
furbolgs. I do know they get some innate spell casting stuff. That's pretty cool. I think they get invisibility once a day.
I love that I do not have dark vision.
So make your perception check at disadvantage.
So the first roll would have been a dirty 20.
And the second,
Is a 16.
16. As you're all resting, Val,
Yeah,
you're keeping watch. The best of your ability.
doing the best I can.
Can't see much past the brush and the trees and such, but you're doing the best you can with what you got. I need the four of you to make a Constitution saving throw at disadvantage because you're asleep.
You don't punish me for resting.
Do I get it at normal because I'm in a tree hole?
No. Fuck. You're still, you're all relatively exposed.
8.
6.
That's a 1.
Oh, no, okay.
My God just asked if we did good, and I told him yes.
Well, that's
Lie to our parents. all the
Unfortunately,
time.
y'all put first watch on the person who can't see shit.
Why? Wait, what are moves?
16.
I mean,
Okay.
fuck.
You four are fastly asleep.
I'm so fast.
Val,
Yeah.
from the tree line. Val, my good friend.
I hate it here.
You don't see him yet, but you know
I
this
know it.
voice.
I hate it here.
Whatever brings you to these parts of the woods?
Crazy enough, it's none of your business.
Wow. We are just as feisty as we were back in school.
Ooh, you're about to eat my fist and it's gonna taste fucking delicious.
How is the noble life treating you?
I don't know, how's the vagabond life treating you?
Fucking fantastic.
What do you want, Calloway?
Oh, it's not what I want. It's what you're gonna need. You see, I'm a part of this group now. I mean, you know, I dropped out of school. I found other means. That's neither
You know,
here nor
some
there.
people just can't cut it.
Oh, no, they just couldn't handle me.
If that's how you want to perceive it. The point, get to it.
Oh, the point. No, I'm having so much fun.
I'm so glad.
We have a task for your group. See, we've heard of your victory in Eldenburg, and well, you'll find out. You're gonna want to come with me.
Not, and the koi look doesn't look good on you, so.
Yeah. Wasn't really asking. Any points behind you, and you turn around.
Yeah, I'm turning around.
You look at your campsite.
There's a living gun.
All of your party members are gone.
Damn, they even got me.
They're gone. So, yeah. Remember that part where I said it's about what you're gonna need?
I'm waiting for the point.
Oh, yeah, come with me.
The point, your party's gone.
I can't give him the satisfaction of that. I can't. I physically can't do that.
I was about to say, I'm just waiting for, I leave. They'll figure it out.
They got this.
Yeah, Mr. Pockets, we got this.
I believe in Mr. Pockets out of all of them.
Whoa.
Am I wrong?
That's a scary motherfucker.
This
Right
is
there.
a scary motherfucker. I believe in Mr. Pockets. Yeah. Fine.
Oh, he's already turned away and started
Yeah.
walking.
You know, Val's following. It's
Is it like the?
no. There's more like refinery to it. It's like that good posture. It's the I don't care, and I'm gonna make sure that you know I don't care.
Except you do care because you're
But you don't
following.
need to know.
Except because you're
Yeah.
following. He
But
knows.
it's a massive inconvenience for me to have to do that.
So in the interim, a little background scenery here. As before this happened, you see Val just sitting there scanning the tree line and everything, and you see a quiet sleeping party and whatever means that they've set up in. The four of you have basically been chloroformed, knocked out, and picked up by these dark humanoid figures cloaked in shadow, and all been thrown into this covered wagon of sorts comfortably. You're not just tossed in there. You know, they're gentle with you. They're not not being rough with you or anything, but you see a cutaway scene where you guys are all being loaded up into this cart with your belongings. They didn't leave any of your stuff behind. Clearly they need something from you, and while vulgar and barbaric, it's their version of respect. Hop in this wagon with Calloway. It's just a bunch of that hate banter.
Banter.
Who goes,
I meant
oh,
that shit.
by the way, gonna need you to put this on. And he's holding a blindfold.
I think the fuck not.
Again, not asking.
Again, I'm not doing it.
Pretty please.
No. Oh, am I going to find out where your secret hideaway is?
That's kind of the point.
Do it, Dakota. I can take it. Do it. I can take it.
You can take it.
I can take it. Do it.
Do what?
I don't know. Whatever you're about to do.
I'm not. No, you've already stolen my party.
Fine.
I can go without the blindfold.
Fine. So, this wagon, throughout the middle of the night, about a day, half a day's worth of travel. So by the time you reach
Important question to me. Are we going closer towards Keshire, or are we going in the wrong direction now?
Eldenburg was northwest, Keshire is southeast, and you're heading northeast. So
going
you're
in the
kind of
wrong
like making a weird upside down cockeyed T like this, and you're going like out this way a little bit.
Great. Wasting
Somewhere
my
out
time
there.
too. Love it.
My favorite band, the Cockeyed Tees.
My favorite nighttime drink, cockeye tea.
So as you break the wood line, it opens up into this massive grassy, hilly fields, and it is just the break of dawn. And you see him pull out some shiny metallic item out of his pocket, and it's basically a garage button. Mm-hmm. And he slides his finger. He slides his finger down it, and it lights up blue. And you watch as the side of one of the taller hills splits open.
The way I thought that you couldn't become more of a raging stereotype has been, this is outdoing it, honestly.
Jealous is not pretty on you.
It's not jealous. It's pity.
So you continue inward. It's this massive hallway. It's lit with magical blue lanterns, never-ending light. And the cart goes in, and there's this like garage-like horse area thing for carts, carriages, horses. There's stables for them.
Oh my God.
It's like really nice.
It's an evil villain hideout.
It is an evil villain hideout. And he goes, all right, come with me. Your friends will be where I take you.
Fantastic.
He leads you down some winding hallways. Give me a survival check to see if you can keep up with, because this is kind of a maze. It's built for them to know how to get through it. It's not necessarily built for strangers.
15.
15? You maintain about majority of it. There might be a time or two you might second guess yourself if you were running this solo.
Okay.
But for the most part, you got a good feel for it.
Cool. Because I'm not stupid, unlike some dumbass motherfuckers who drop out of school to join some gang.
We don't hate school dropouts here at Legends.
We
and Training.
don't. I'm sorry.
As a school dropout
Do what
myself.
you can.
Do you, boo-boo?
If it's good for your mental health, please continue to do so.
I shoulda.
He takes you to this massive caged area. And inside this cell-like cage, it's well adorned. There's a restroom facility. There's lounging area. It's like a nice hotel suite, but the door locks from the outside.
So kind of almost like the cage they had Hannibal Lecter in Silence of the Lambs.
I was thinking more like Loki's prison.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fancy. Still a prison cell.
Yeah.
He goes, so
I'm not going in there.
need you to politely wait here
I'm not going in there.
till the boss comes and speaks to you.
I can stand outside the door. I'm not going in there.
See, I'm asking nicely.
I'm not going inside the locked door. I've been well behaved this
I know,
entire
but
time.
it's just he's on a tight schedule. He'll be around shortly to come talk to you.
What am I going to do?
What villain of the week is this?
What am I going to do? What am I gonna do? You have my friends. You have my friends. You have kidnapped my friends. We were on our way home because something's happening, and now you've diverted that. So at this point, I want to get this over with as quickly as possible. I'm not going in the locked cage. I can make a persuasion roll. I can do whatever.
Make a... You know what? Just give me an initiative roll.
22.
For 22.
Can't roll for snarkiness. Get wrecked. Sorry.
I should be allowed. I'm a bard. I should be allowed to roll for snarkiness.
There's another figure that has walked up behind you. And...
I cannot believe this. I'm not even being like physically combative.
Well, you're talking a lot, so
I'm a bard.
bard these nuts.
Oh, fuck. God.
Got him.
I mean, I rolled a 19.
You don't know what you did. You just knew it would get a reaction out of us.
So, need you to make a dex saving throw.
Oh, I've got proficiency in those.
As you're hit with a...
That didn't do shit. It's an 11.
As you're hit with an eldritch blast that pushes you 10 feet.
Is it shoving me into the locked door?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, it's an 11.
You liked when I was using that shit, didn't you?
Non-lethal, obviously. It's just like a force push of magic energy. And the door cling right behind you. Mm-hmm. Eventually, after death staring Calloway, he walks away. Toodaloo.
Fuck you!
And as you look around, all your friends are passed out on the furniture
Steal.
around the room. What are y'all's constitution scores?
0.
Whoever's the highest is the one to wake up first.
16.
14.
14.
Cool. Ned, you're groggy, you're coming through, you feel like you just drank and drugged your way through 3 days of partying.
He opens his eyes. They took the horses.
The horses are fine. The horses are fine.
Oh, thank God.
I'm about to blow something up, though.
Is
And then eventually,
it my turn to take watch?
a few minutes later, you
Ned.
come to, a few
Ned,
minutes later,
sweetheart.
a few minutes later. You got the worst case of like cotton mouth. And it's
So I've got bad news for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we've been kidnapped, shanghaied, take your pick, taken.
You were on watch.
Yeah. And then we got jumped.
Kind of nice in here, though.
Anyways, the Founding Forge. And
Bad guys.
how big is this cell?
Well, if you ask Ned, it's pretty spacious.
I'd say it's probably like 20 by 15. It's sizable. It's comfy.
I'm banging on walls, throwing furniture.
So no, we've got options. So what I can do is I can basically rig the door with C4. And when they open it, it'll explode. We can do that. Press up against the far wall away from the door. I don't know what they want. But the fact that we have to be in here is not sitting right.
Are you so hostile?
This is
I'm having a bad
Kidnapped.
day.
We were kidnapped, Daphne.
well, they were able to kidnap an 8-foot lion man.
Yeah.
You think I'm 8 feet tall?
Yeah.
Not anymore.
At heart, bud. And this is still cozier than what we had after fight night. They made us sleep on the concrete.
There's just crashing of furniture against walls, scratching.
Pockets.
Mr. Pockets?
Hey, my guy. I want to get out of here, too. I also want to go fix things. Yeah? Throwing around the furniture, possibly hitting one of us, ain't going to do it. If the first chair didn't break the wall, the other 5 ain't either. We need to think.
Angrily stomps into a corner with a leg of a table and just starts chewing on it.
Thank you, Schnuckums.
And we've only got 2 chairs left. Where are we all going to sit?
We are not going to stay here long enough to
So anyway,
sit.
back to my plan to
Okay.
blow up the door.
Isn't there like, is this not like, you said they described it like Loki's like prison cell. Like, is this not like, will they not see the C4 because isn't it like
No, it's a
all black?
glyph.
Oh, okay.
It's
okay,
invisible.
Oh.
Okay, cool. I'm a little scared.
And I get to pick the conditions in which it explodes. Like, I can fine tune the fuck out of this shit.
Well, if I may, we kind of know how dangerous this group is. I don't know.
I agree with Ned.
Isn't somebody on the way? There was enough of them to...
We're on a tight schedule. He has important things to say. Look at me. I'm fucking stupid.
They didn't kill us.
Yeah.
Let's keep that in mind.
My body's not aching, so I'm assuming that they didn't
Okay,
just
well.
throw us around.
You kind of throw yourself around sometimes.
You want to say to me?
I just did.
You know what? Actually, let's pause this entire thing right now.
It's...
Something, is there something you want to say?
There's not.
Listen,
There's
maybe
not.
we should... Listen, maybe this is our chance to get a good look at him. This is, the devil and all that good stuff. Like, we know what we're up against.
You're going to let the fairy have a point?
He's
Barry
got a
has a
good
point.
point.
I floated up to eye level, like you taught me.
Good job, bud.
Oh, by the way, with the lack of dark vision, the trail to the entrance of the Founding Forge, make a survival check at disadvantage to see if you remember that.
I'm going to tell you right off the bat, I probably don't. I do not. That's a 3. Yeah.
Everything started looking the same. I thought you were going in circles.
You have a map.
You probably were going in circles to
You
try
have
to
a
throw
map.
you off.
All we got to do is get out. We look at the stars. We got a map. We'll get home. I'm not worried about that part. I'm worried about getting out of here.
Just stuff to future note.
Yeah.
So, a little time passes. Is anyone standing at the door? Because it's walls with a door, so you can't see outside of the room other than through the door.
I'm probably sitting next to it then.
I'm going to smack somebody with that table
Val's
leg.
pacing like back and forth, like from one side to the other.
You hear footsteps approaching, multiple sets. You see this lean, older gentleman. He's in fancier attire than most. You get the sense he is of higher status than most people here. His eyes are a bit sunken. He does have a few scars around his neck and his face and everything. One of his eyes is kind of glazed over. It looks like it might be blindness. Not sure, you don't know. Black, slicked back hair.
It's a piece of shit.
I'm
This motherfucker eats sloppy steaks.
Sloppy steaks.
I accidentally said sloppy steaks. I just want everyone.
That's
at
high
home to
fantasy
know.
sloppy steaks.
And he is accompanied by multiple unknown figures. I mean, it's your classic intimidating bodyguard, a couple of bodyguards, and he walks up to the door. He keeps about a foot or two of distance away from it. And he,
All right, you shriveled beetle sausage. What do you want with us?
Whoa, Ned. Whoa.
Let him cook.
and he stands at about 5'7".
Ned flies down a little bit to be eye level with him.
He's gotten used to either like low or high. There's no in between for him, so the 5'7" threw him off.
Good morning. How are my esteemed guests enjoying their accommodations?
I'm all hungry.
It was all broke when we got here.
It's not a 5-star.
I apologize for the means of security, but I have something to protect here. I'm sorry, I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Kelsey,
Hi, Kelsey.
A boy named Sue.
and I am the leader of the Founding Forge.
Come up with that one on your own.
I want to live. Can y'all not like mock?
He kind of shoots you a side glance, and he clears his throat. I've heard tales of your accomplishments. And seems that in the way that you were rushing back towards Keshire, you've heard of this mysterious beast.
What mysterious beast? I got a lady waiting for me at home.
You don't?
Stop.
He looks intently at you. Make a deception check.
What's a 21 do for me?
Well, as it may be, whether it be a lady or whatever, I know you all hold Keshire closely to your hearts. You see, this beast that has ravished your town, it belongs to me. You see, it seems
Pockets.
There is a snap of a table leg in a mouth.
Let's hold it.
Ooh, you're in trouble.
and it seems to have gotten loose.
Your dog Frou Frou got out.
And,
Let me ask, you want someone to go play cleanup?
well, I've heard tales of your little group. And I think you are a capable group. I would like to test that metal.
You can pay for it.
I would like to get paid.
I like my idea better, so we're going to go with that. And if you prove yourselves worthy, my crew will accompany you and help you wrestle this beast. Bring it back to me, get paid handsomely, save Keshire. It's a win-win for everybody.
A lot of big words and a lot of words for someone whose own group can't go get back his rogue pet.
And let's just say these great rewards could help rebuild Keshire better than it was before.
Well, that just leaves me with one big question. What city are you going to let it loose in next?
Oh, I had nothing. I did not let it loose purposely. You see, it's newly obtained, and the means of which we contain our pets did not seem to be up to snuff for this particular beast.
What do you need a city ravishing dog for?
They're bad guys, Ned.
I'm getting there.
See, in the underground, we have a way of making our coin. And that coin is through betting on fights. Pitting adventurers, people desperate for coin, anybody, gladiators, anyone looking for extra bonus in their paycheck. Either way, a lot of very popular, rich people bet on these games. How do you think we fund the Founding Forge? It's through these games.
Thinking about this point, Mr. Pocket's arms stretch out in front of the door. He's been chewing off to the side of the door, and he taps the windows with his nails and slowly pulls his head around and looks at the guy and goes, "What is the quickest way for me to get out of here and to Keshire?"
That's a great question. Participate in this test of your mettle, win, succeed, and then we soup you all up and add a few members to your party. Bring it back alive, preferably, because this is the prize fight. We need this one for the prize fight. And you go home, handsomely rewarded, get to rebuild your little hometown. I get my prize fight, and we all win.
Do we have all of our stuff on us?
Yes. Anyone who is proficient in Arcana, make an Arcana check.
I don't know if I'm proficient. I'm definitely not proficient.
You are actively trying to perceive something.
I got 12. 6.
I can try.
You're all spellcasters. Give it a shot. You know something about magic, at least.
Nice roll over there, big dog.
She's stupid. So
Arcana.
Yeah, I think I won with a 12.
I got an 11.
Actually, with your robe of eyes, give me an advantage.
fuck yeah.
A chance to get closer to the back of the pack.
11.
Yep. I think
Yeah, I
I
also have an
still won
11.
with a 12.
Obviously, Founding Forge, they take precautions. Magic is dulled here. It is weakened. It is not absolved. It is not gone. But obviously, this was meant to contain and keep people in check, etc.
Mr. Pockets pulls his sword from its sheath and goes, and the blade doesn't ignite with fire like it normally would, being dulled. It just glows a red heat.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And he says, "Then bring on the test."
Seems Mr. Pockets is in. What say the rest of you?
Really gonna help Founding Fatherless out here?
Gladio, just when we thought we got away from those fights.
We have to go. We have to. Wait. So
Savages, all
Beneath all the pomp and
savages.
circumstance and all of the self-centered bullshittery that we have to listen to. Yeah, we kind of have to.
we have to prove our. We have to go fight to prove ourselves that we can fight to just go fight again.
See, my thing is that we're not sending the people that we already have. We're sending some random group of people that we've never had work for us before go do this.
We're still going.
Yeah.
Well,
It sounds a lot like minimizing casualties for our own people.
activate telepathy.
You have
With who?
telepathy?
Mm-hmm.
Sure, with who?
Val.
Okay.
Let's just play his game. We'll do what we do best when we find it.
And then we're going to fuck it all up.
Mm-hmm.
Good. I can play that one.
So be nice.
After much consideration, take us to your test.
I fly over and get on Gladio's shoulder.
Just a few more moments. There are preparations in need of setting up. It will happen tonight around 7. That would allow me some time to get some people in, make some bets, make a little coin off of this too. Why not? Let's make a showmanship out of it. Daphne, in your head, you hear, hoo, things are starting to get a little exciting, I see.
You got my back, right?
Oh, I can't wait to see how this turns out. Doug's fine, by the way.
You seem to care about Doug a lot more than you care about me. Let's talk about that for a little minute.
Well, Doug, he was one of the first.
What does Doug have?
He needs
that I
some
don't?
help.
It's a little painful.
Doug's got a lot on his plate.
I have a lot on my plate too. Look who I'm working with.
Yeah, but you have friends.
Yeah.
You always hate every group you're in.
No,
I can't
love those.
stand this.
No, I just think
I'm
that
tired
we're.
of this.
I think
So-
we're just a really quirky group.
Gladio,
So are we all in agreement?
yeah.
Fantastic.
I think we got this.
I've
I
already,
suggest for the stability and
Ooh.
integrity of your little establishment, sooner be better.
Oh, absolutely. The sooner the better. So, someone will be by soon to come fetch you.
If it's that tiefling bastard, I'm going to bash his teeth in.
I'm so glad you've picked your escort.
nice.
Oh my god.
At this point, Jewel is starting to drip
Yeah.
off of.
So-
Ford mommy, and you.
I
this is what you allow.
have many things I must tend to now. I look forward to this. Best of luck to you all. And then he saunters away.
Great. Okay.
Oh, I'm warding that door. I'm going to
cool.
blow him up.
Jewel's dripping off of Mr. Pocket's face and hitting the steaming hot blade, and there's just
Oh, it smells like
it's
morning
so
breath
stinky.
too. It just smells like hot morning breath in this
Nasty.
room now.
Guys,
This is gonna be cool.
I don't know if you guys have ever seen any of these fights, but me and Gladio used to partake quite often. Those people are savages. I don't feel good about helping. The plan's different, right?
I think it's gonna be fun. This is gonna be
It's not
interesting.
fun. People
Well,
die.
with me.
People die.
With me,
It's not fun. Stop.
I think you're being dramatic.
And I
But
think
with
you haven't
me-
almost died before.
You don't know that. But
I had to bring him back. It was scary.
you did a good job.
It made me
It's great.
sad.
But with me, we're gonna do what I know best: cheat. Anybody else here cheat? I thought I would.
I'm waiting for you to continue to tell us how we
Oh.
plan on cheating.
Well, we're gonna cheat, and I have someone great on my side. So
You hear the traveler going, ooh, mixing it up a bit. Now we're playing into the trickster part of my domain.
I'm an all powerful. So we're gonna do something. Since I was a wee little girl, so
Still a wee little girl.
You hear in your head, Daphne, you know, I deserve to treat myself. I think I might come watch. Do be sure to put on a good show, my dear.
thought you were gonna help.
You play your cards right, you might become the next Doug.
You're gonna help, right?
Oh, this is going to be a great show.
Do all this shit for nothing. All right.
So, little bit of time passes. You hear the footsteps. You know these footsteps by now. It seems I have been selected to escort you lovely people
Is my telepathy still up with Ned?
to the Demodome Arena.
I'm gonna kill him.
Hey, y'all chose this name.
No,
We'll stab him.
no.
There's a
I'm
whole
gonna knock
recorded
his
session
whole
where y'all
fucking-
named this the
I'm gonna knock
Dimmadome.
his teeth in.
I float over to Mr. Pockets and kind of pat his head. Like, come on, buddy.
So,
Bite you.
do you all,
No, he liked
pinky promise to be on your best behavior till we get there?
I hold up a hand and my pinky's gone.
Ned.
Fantastic.
I lost a pinky in
He,
the
unlock-
fight pit.
he unlocks the door. And he starts to walk down the hallway. He's not going to walk behind you like an escort. He feels like y'all got enough interest in this to play ball. So, he says, come.
Daphne runs up next to Val
Twice,
and gets
wow.
real close. So who's your friend?
He's not my friend.
Seems really nice.
Pretentious, goddamn arrogant.
You're pretentious and arrogant.
At least I'm nice about
There's a little low coral going on.
Pretty. I'm prettier.
As we're
You're prettier.
as this the dome, is it kind of outside? Like
No, again, you continue through another maze of hallways. And everyone give me a survival check.
You and these survival
Try and
checks.
pay attention to where we're traveling and stuff.
17.
15.
Little column A, little column B.
Because I'm really thinking that Mr. Pockets is not. He's just focused on getting to this thing and doing it.
Roll for column B.
But yeah.
crit fail. I remember it backwards.
I got a 10.
You ate all the breadcrumbs. You got a what?
And I get like an advantage
17.
because I like
17?
have dark vision.
This isn't really vision based. More or less, you can't really keep up with the maze, but on the same side of that coin, you do realize that it is getting colder. That means you are delving deeper and deeper underground. You're not sure how deep underground you are until you step into this gladiatorial arena. Just before you enter the arena, there's like this armor hall where there's like a bunch of cheaply made armor, weapons, shields, javelins, whatever. There's just a bunch of...
And Thor.
Yeah, it's a cheap weapon room. It's exactly like Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah.
If y'all wish to just pick up anything extra, there's a wide array of all basic stuff here in fair condition. Not amazing. It's fair.
What's the shiniest thing here?
The shiniest thing? There seems to be
A really
this...
big gun.
There seems to be this newly added scimitar that seems to have only been used a couple of times. Seems to be adorned with a little bit of fancier leather. Seems like this probably was picked off of a body of someone who came to try to earn some coin and inevitably lost. So they lost all their stuff too because they didn't need it anymore because they're dead. It's near new scimitar.
I take it, I sheath it, I put it on my back.
Cool. Anyone else trying to grab anything out of the armor hall?
Is there anything a little bit fancier than my little rapier?
What exactly are you looking for? This is kind of an open-ended room, so if you're looking for something, let me know and I'll let you know if it's there.
I know, because all I got right now is a rapier and a dagger. That's it.
There are some bandolier of daggers if you wanted to.
You give me a bandolier?
if you wanted to
Does it have them Castiel stitched on the inside like it was stolen?
but if you just wanted to, pocket some extra daggers, throw a bandolier on so you're loaded up for
Yeah.
whatever it is that's coming your way.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Each bandolier holds 6 daggers each, so if you crisscross them, you could have 12 extra daggers.
Are there any, I don't know, bottles of ale or something? I need a drink before we go in there.
Sure. There's a giant tankard of water.
No bottles.
Nah, it's just water. You just kind of stick your mouth under the spout and drink.
Disgusting. I'm not doing that.
I do that.
Yeah.
I do that so hard.
I look over at the weapon rack and kind of takes me back to the old Fight Club days, and I just put my hood up. I'm like, I'm good. I don't need that. I don't need Duncan.
A gun?
There's a Smith & Wesson 9mm.
Pistol.
You know what? Yes, with the advancement of science and technology, sure, there is a single shot pistol. It is dexterity based. It does a D8 of damage, so it's your dexterity to fire it. Anyone else?
Set.
So Calloway speaks up. Are you all done playing with your toys? Fantastic. Right over this way. This will be where you enter from. Come on. Into the room. Yes, come on. Age before beauty.
I want to swing on him so bad. I want to swing on him so bad.
You'll have your chance.
Fear of repercussion right now.
You all enter this room. Whether it's anxiety, adrenaline, whatever emotion you may be feeling as it's starting to bubble up in this dark room, you hear the roaring of the crowd that has gathered in such short notice for this, whether they be members of the Founding Forge or nobles or just underground people who attend this regularly. You hear the roaring, and then you hear a booming voice, some form of announcer. You don't recognize it. But what you hear is, "Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. You've come far to witness a special event unlike any other that we've hosted before. Tonight, we have special guests who are joining us, and they are taking on some of our prized champions." And then Calloway, you hear him sprint back down the hallway, and he knocks on the wooden door. He goes, "Hey, what are you guys calling yourselves?"
God dang it.
Are you guys a D&D party and didn't come up with a party name? There's something cooking.
Instead of like Safe Haven, we could be like Slay Haven.
Fuck yeah, slave.
I'm going Slay
Cool.
Haven.
Slay Haven. Fucking finally. And Calloway's away.
And what's your last name?
Bitch.
What's your last name? Hurry up, say it.
Fuck you, I don't have to listen to you.
That's what I thought. That's because
fades away.
you don't have parents.
So the announcer the announcer cuts back in, he goes, "Our special guests, Slay Haven." And the crowd erupts with a roar. You hear some boos and ahs. Their challengers tonight, Kraken Clog. More eruption from the crowd. I mean, what you guys got? Not even a tenth of what's happening out there right now. And the announcer continues, "Let's bring out Slay Haven." And then all of a sudden your platform, it shakes a bit, and then you start to rise. The ground opens up as a little bit of sand pours in, and you raise up into this Colosseum-like arena. There's broken pillars, there's standing pillars, there's pillars leaning on each other. There's basically a bit of a field that could be used advantageously. Then as you all rise up, the platform clicks into place, and the bright light kind of shocks you a little bit, and as your vision comes to, you see this massive underground Colosseum. There's not an empty seat in this house. You can clearly see that there's a spot where Kelsey himself sits. It seems to be some kind of protected glass box for his own protection, of course. And there seems to be like private boxes at a football stadium. There's obviously private boxes for all the noblemen who have paid a hefty price for those seats. As the crowd starts to die down a little bit, "Now let's bring out Kraken Clog." And then you see as the ground opens up, but it opens a lot bigger than what your opening was. And it continues to go and go until it's almost a hole in the ground that's 3 times bigger than what yours was. And this platform raises slowly, and then you hear the crowd start chanting, "Crack, clog, crack, clog, crack, clog." And it gets louder and louder, and then you hear the banging of what seems to be these massive weapons against like shields and stuff, or against their armor or whatever it is. It's loud clanging. As they begin to rise, you see a frost giant and a fire giant, battle scarred. It seems like they may have been in a previous battle earlier today. They got a little wear and tear on them. They got some fresh cuts, they got some fresh wounds, but they look like they're ready for another round.
Hey everyone, Tyler here. Thank you for listening to this episode of Legends in Training. We're so glad to be back and hope you're enjoying what you're hearing of Mavala so far. Don't worry, we'll get back to Thistlehyme. We just wanted to take a little break after the mid-season finale, and hope you're enjoying the story that Dakota came up with all by himself. If you haven't already, be sure to follow us on Twitter and Instagram at RWeLegend to keep up with everything we have going on. And of course, like, rate, comment, subscribe, whatever you can do to help push us in the algorithms. Until next time, we are Legends in Training.